Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Ricky Beard, and welcome back to Season 1, Episode Trace of Subsistence. Kind of some bad news. I didn't die. That's not the bad news. The bad news is I already recorded Episode 3. This should be Episode 4. You can see Episode 3 was supposed to be mostly a building episode, but I had some technical difficulties, and I don't even know if that's really not the best way to call this. Let me restart this. So, here's the situation. I never thought that I would be making an episode talking about an episode that I didn't make. I mean, I did make. That's not right. Let's start again. I never thought I'd be making an episode talking about an episode that I made that you'll never see. And the reason you'll never see it is because I'm an idiot. I forgot to hit record and thought I hit record. Had it all set up. As you can see, I definitely did some building. And went ahead and placed my BCU. Got my wood-burning stove going. In fact, I'm going to extinguish this for now to, well, I'll cook that up. Have the berry. I'm going to put this away, these things. So, this is going to be kind of a weird episode. Episode 3 had a bit of a structure because I was going to primarily build, but now episode 3 it's going to become something else, as I'm going to tell you about the episode 3 you never got a chance to see. But I know what happened, and I can tell you what happened. I can prove it all because some of the things that I have on me. Or at least one of the things I have on me. That being this pair of boots right here. So, and, well, we'll come back to that in a minute. So it began with me, and you know what? I think I have to step off of this still, don't I? Yeah, I don't think I can just look into the water to fill the canteen. Nope, I gotta step into it. I have plenty of fiber. I'll make a fuel brick. My apologies, still monitoring my voice with a bit of latency behind it. Trying to position my headphones in a way where it won't cause so much trouble. You know what? I'm just going to take that wolf down. I'm frustrated, so I'm going to start killing shit, even if they're higher levels. You're not going to come in my front door anyway, so... How about that? I'm going to keep doing this cheese. What a scam. I don't know if I covered this before. Bears do not acknowledge that weird cheese. That's not even the same wolf. Okay, guess we're getting 2 wolves. Alright, you're not going to come in here either. You can try, but you won't come in. Alright. This guy I don't need to keep running from. Get distracted. Not able to tell you what happened. So, it's going to be another lame, boring, gather fiber, gather medicinal herbies. Can't talk, man. So frustrated from this. While I tell you what happened in episode 3. The episode 3 that you should have gotten. I mean, I thought it was pretty good. At least in my head, it's pretty good. I didn't get a chance to see it all either because I didn't hit record. But, like I said, I know what happened. Let's see, if this guy... Are you going to be 2 arrows? Oh boy, let's find out. Cutting it pretty close there, Beard. Okay. So, we're going to cook this stuff up. I had 50 arrows. So you can see I went through I mean, just use some right there, but I went through 40 arrows because some things happened. And not here, not where I'm building. So the episode started where my protein wasn't in the greatest shape. I explained, stepped out here, said to the camera, just like this, today's going to be a good day because I don't plan on dying today. Now, I didn't die, as I can prove that here. Still no deaths. I'm in like day 10, 11, 12. I don't honestly have a fucking clue what day I'm actually in. I did about 6 or 7 days off camera, gathering the resources. Have a long way to go, but a decent start on the base that I'm going to build here. And so yeah, I that was my introduction, talking about how I'm not planning on dying, and obviously I didn't die, but it did this all day yesterday in the episode. And what I mean, it rained just like this, so I was cold, and I decided, well, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna craft a pair of boots. So the issue with that is boots take sinew, of which I did not have. Had plenty of cordage, plenty of cloth. Sinew comes from moose or cougar. And I never hunted a cougar on normal. Not until episode 3, before episode 3. And let me just tell you, the cougar spawns way up there in the snow. How about that? The game must know that I'm heartbroken. So it's going to give me gifts at my front door. Anyway, so I thought, you know what? Let's go ahead. I knew I wasn't going to be able to build the entire base. So let's go ahead and head up to the mountain. Try to find the cougar, which I did. And as you would expect, because... Is that a crate? It is a crate. As you would expect, the cougar runs every bit as long after you, if not longer, as everything else so far. I'm not exaggerating when I tell you that I didn't drop that cougar. In fact, I'm going to run over to where I was when the cougar finally took its last arrow. In fact, this chicken might take us there. Let's see. Just need to keep my eyes open. I don't want this piece of shit to run me into a... What do you think you're doing? There's no way. There's no way. It just weaved and bobbed me. There's another one. I'm going to get both of you bastards because of this. And that crate. There's a wolf. Let's see if we can steer you off. Look at this piece of shit try to go right at it. Now we're going to have the wolf involved. 2 chickens going wild over here. Probably going to get another wolf involved. I'm really not trying to make things like this. Take that berry. That first chicken's not going to get out of it. You're mine. Oop, got a bear. Chicken went this way. Another crate. I'm going to wrap it around until this wolf gives it up. I'm going to find that other chicken. It probably went this way. There you are. Oh yeah, we're not done. I told you. Coming back to get your ass, and I'm in it. I mean what I say. You started this shit. I started this shit. And I'm gonna finish it. Come here. Not getting away this time. Now, where was I? Oh yeah, cougar. Chicken. Chicken was gonna lead us to where the cougar died. I'm trying to backtrack this and get those crates. I know this is pretty stupid, but... What was that? There's another one up there. Alright. I'm not sure if that was a part of this or not. Oh, jeez. What level wolf is it? I can't see. Level 2. Need that crate. Alright. Is he leaving? Is he gonna go down this way? Listen to that wind howl. Nope. He's just hanging out in between those two rocks, isn't it? Alright. Oh, he's walking off. And this guy, still a little too close for comfort. No. Not gonna give it up. Alright, so cougar, way up in the mountain, right? Way over there. This son of a bitch chased me from all the way up in the snow until there's a bear. Until way in the hell. I don't even care about it right now. See if I can recover any of these bags that I ran by. I saw, like, there's one of the crates. Gotta be careful with this storm. I know, I'm breaking the story all up. I'm not even doing that for dramatics. I'm just easily distracted. Holy shit. So this thing chased me. Let's see, where am I at? Let me get my bearings here. All the way down to... Yeah, I guess I did go... Oh. I don't know if this was here, but I'll take it. Can I have one of these? Yes. I took it out wide, I know, so... I want to say right about in this area. Right about here. Nice crate. Take it. Absolutely. All the way. I've never had one chase me this far down here. I can't remember the count exactly of arrows. I want to say at least 7 or 8. And I missed one of them. So it could have been 9. But... I know it was, it definitely was this area, because what happened is, and I had some really good shots on it too, at distance, so a couple of times it kind of stopped, so I had to go back up to provoke it again. And anyway, when I got about here, I was on my last 2 shots, hit it, it was coming at me, and I think it was standing about right here. Backing up, and I started to go on this decline and threw my shot all off and shot over it. Trying to adjust going down. Shot over it, it hit me, took my health down to half in one hit. Didn't infect me. Wasn't even bleeding. Didn't break my leg. Unbelievable. And was able to recover and put it down with 1 more arrow. So it might have been like 9 arrows in total. But that was the first, animal that I hunted after I had sorted out my, I hit a couple of small rabbits. I think I got a chicken, cooked them up, got my protein straight, and then took off to get the sinew. And, so I had planned to maybe make the episode about, you know, trying to build, but then thought it was a good idea to go get boots so I didn't have cold feet. So I needed to kill a cougar. And was all excited about the kill, whatever. Got a couple of wolves in the middle of that. And went back to start building some more after I crafted my boots. And there goes a rabbit. Then I had a plane crash. Plane crashes are new to the game. They're part of the most recent update, where some new ores were brought in, lithium, silicon, and obsidian. And some recipe changes, but plane crashes that leave a couple of crates to go and loot. I don't think it's ever 1, it's always been at least 2. Is that rabbit? It is. I'll try to take it down. Alright. And I need the cloth. Hell, I need everything at this point. Let's go ahead and butcher these guys up. In fact, let's go back and see how the fire's doing. Boy, I can... having a hell of a time putting the mouse where it needs to go. Let's have that and that. Actually, our protein is pretty good. I forgot I took the cooked meat with me. Yeah, majorly distracted trying to tell this. So, I got back here after I made my boots and started to put all of this together, and I hear a loud boom. Plane goes down. Goes down in, let's see, there it is, still on the map. And I wasn't sure because it's like, all right, I have 3 days, right? Talked about it, episode 1, episode 2. I have 3 days. Just felt like doing it. I mean, I'll probably find it at some point. For all you PETA people, I plan on getting that. Not just going to shoot things. I mean, well, what am I talking about? You guys don't like people eating animals anyway. So, place the BCU. I've talked about it, episode 1, episode 2, that you have 3 days until the hunters and the rogues move into the world. Then I got to thinking when the plane went down, well, I wonder if the pilots show up, because they usually are, well, I shouldn't say usually, they are always at the plane crash protecting the crates from you, the looter. So I thought, I have to know. I have to know if they're there. And sure enough, as Bambi's working its way back over here, oh, kind of not having it. All right, we have to be a little bit more stealthy. So you can see I clearly took off. I had part of this open anyway because I'm pretty sure my spawn point was it here? It was here. I think I came into the world here and ran all the way over. That's right. So yeah, I went and checked on it. Sure enough, doesn't matter. The pilots are there. So I couldn't deal with that. The crates are there. I can't deal with it. There's no way I'm going to be able to take these guys out. I don't have the health kits. I mean, I have 5 bandages. I have no idea why they're up there. But I can't deal with them right now. Didn't think they would be there, but they're there. Even worse news, as it looks like we're getting to be either late in the day. It's so hard to tell with these storms. I was thinking if that's the case, this episode's about over. I'm just mindlessly... Here we go. Try this again. Oh, and that's an achievement. Wasn't even trying to get a headshot, but I know that was one of them. Kill a deer with a headshot with a bow. I think it was recurve or regular. How about that? I'll take it. So I guess it kind of worked out in the end. Got something half-assed decent to show. But there's more bad news. As I see the bear over there. When I went to check the map, it was getting pretty dark. And I put quite a few of these up. But I noticed a campfire over here. I put the BCU up. Right after I put that... Should just explain it. Right after I put this door up. I mean, this is all right after killing the cougar, getting a couple of wolves, making my boots, starting to craft the pieces, talking about how I'm going to put this place together. Gave myself a countdown for putting it here, got my lockpick, was all excited, talked about what the lockpicks do. You get a lockpick every time you create one of these and place it. There are locked crates around the world. You've probably seen them in episode 1 and 2. I just haven't been able to open them. Can't cut them open, bust them open. And I said I now have 72 hours in game before I have to deal with the rogues or the hunters. Not true. On normal, turns out I had a rogue base hanging out right here, and I believe like way out here somewhere. Now I can't see the majority of the map yet. I need to make some more progress on uncovering it. But that's the answer for normal difficulty. There is absolutely no waiting on the rogues or the hunters. They're here. They are in. And so now every night I'm going to have to pay very close attention to the map before I head out, before I do anything. And so I mean, even if I wanted to go back up, and I can't now, I don't have the arrows, as you can see. Well, I guess I could turn these. That'll give me 8 more. I think it's 2 each time. But yeah, there's a bag. And it's getting late anyway. Even if I were able to find that cougar, I'll make another arrow. I mean 2. It was unbelievable, the risk. With all of the bears, all the wolves around. Even if I wanted to go up there to try to recreate something of what took place with that cougar, there could be rogues up there now. I don't know yet. So, part of the episode was dark because when I was coming back from the plane crash, I mean, I really went out. I took a big risk. I went out at, you know, almost sunset using the orange glow stick. It tends to give off more light. So I had made my apologies in the video, hoping that it wasn't going to be too dark, and I don't think it would have been. But at any rate, I headed out there. Knew I was going to have to use this on the way back, and sure enough, found that there was pilots around it. Couldn't get the crates, couldn't do anything. Brought it all back in. Lost my original train of thought. Basically, what ended up happening was I got back here. Then I checked the map. Found that there were rogues on the map. I've not seen any hunters yet. I think what I was going to say is, before this episode ends, I'll pull the map up, kind of get an idea if they're in the same spot or if they've moved. And I know that they're rogues because they carry these green. Their glow sticks are green, and the hunters, when they show up, their glow sticks are blue. So, yeah, that's going to be the plan when I end this episode. I want to make sure that I check that. So that way, when I go out and collect more resources, because... Did I get some... Oh, I'm an idiot. I've used up my... I need the nails to build more pieces to get my house finished, and what do you know? Burnt the steak. Whatever. Alright, so let's have these. And we're going to keep that going. I need this. Can I make a plant bed at least, or something? Can I... a generator? Let's do this. Let's go ahead and craft that now. So I can start planting some seeds. I do have a cotton seed, couple tomato, carrot. That's at least something. And I'll put that somewhere out here. Let's at least get this started. We'll just put it here for now because it's exposed. That's on 8. Doesn't matter. Let's just put it here. It's not going to stay here. I can at least get these guys going. I'm not going to plant that. There's plenty of it all over the world. It's just me in here. Cotton, and where's the carrot? There we go. Okay, it's going to need some ash for fertilizer. Boy, this is about as unorganized. Not that any of this was ever going to be scripted. Unorganized an episode as you're going to find. Let me light this thing up. Drop this ash in here. There we go. So there's... That'll do that. It needs some water. Do I need water? I do. So I'm just going to use dirty water to fill that up. Just stand right here to do it, I guess. It's going to take a few of those. Oh. Would help if you were actually on the thing. Man, I didn't realize it. There's a lot. Later on, we will craft ourselves a water tank and make our lives a hell of a lot easier than that. So I'm going to dump a few things. Let's add that to that. Drop these guys in there for now. This stuff, put that back. This can go in there. That can go in there. And this for now. Still kind of a mess, whatever. Yeah, we'll throw that in there. We got plenty of bandages for now. So when that gets low, I'll drop this fuel brick in there to bring it back up. Should be making some biofuel with the fat we do. We have 56 already. Put that in here. We're going to use that for the generator, and let's see where we are. So we need 250 power, 60 mass. I haven't explained this. Well, this is incredibly stupid. The need for mass, this section here. So you look at anything. What I'm gonna make next will be the generator. This again, it's calling for power, 250 power. You can see we have 52 of 500. It is generating a little bit on its own, 0.33 and 0.07 mass. There are ways to increase this. You know, making the small power generator will help bring the power up. Making things like mass fabricator, but it uses a tremendous amount of power. Recycler can help bring your mass up. But everything that you make takes power and mass. So as I go through this and start, you know, moving up the tiers, you know, adding power storage increases, mass storage increases, I'll be able to make better things. And I believe there's the water tank. But I'm a long way off from that. And so I kind of knew this episode was just going to be messy. I apologize for that. I never thought I was going to make an episode talking about an episode that I made that you never got a chance to see. But that's what happened, and that's where I'm going to leave this. And I would think that the next time I record, the majority of this house will be done. But it's going to take a long time for the bigger plans. I'm going to make this a big compound that's going to have walls all around the base to help protect myself from the hunters' revenge attacks. But we'll cover that later on in the series as we start to get closer to when that time comes to build the stuff. So yeah, I think without taking up any more of everybody's time, I want to thank everybody for wasting the last half hour or so of your lives listening to another boring mess of nothing. And I apologize once again for not hitting record. I know I hit record this time. So this is what you're getting for episode 3. And hopefully episode 4 will be a little bit more entertaining. So with that said, have a good one.